It's okay to not know exactly what you want to do. Hi, my name is Meg. I'm the Senior Visual Merchandiser here in New South Wales. I look after the stores here in New South Wales, ACT, Western Australia and New Zealand. I started with Peter Alexander back in 2013. I was hired as an ASM. From there, I moved from the assistant manager role into the store manager role. I was in that role for about 2 years and then moved into a visual merchandising role on the state team. So then not only was I responsible for my one store, I was then responsible for a whole region. I stayed in that role for about 5 years. Then I moved into the senior visual merchandising role probably about 3 years ago. So now I manage the other VMs across the state to ensure that we're making all the stores look beautiful across New South Wales and the other states as well. Our roles are to use the product to try and maximise sales as much as possible. So it's reworking the styles all the time, keeping up to date with what's happening and with what the people want and the top sellers, and moving those lines around based on collection and putting them in the prime real estate to make sure that we're making the most of what we can and what the people want. So as well as that, we also do our beautiful creative windows, which are always a crowd favourite as well with customers in the shopping centres. So it's the windows as well, it's in-store displays, door openings where we start from scratch. So it's literally going in with a completely empty shell of a store. I love the fact that you can come in as a casual, as a part-timer, and you can really choose what path you want to take. Everyone from head office, the executives, the team around you, the state teams. There's lots of people around us that can really help guide you and support you in the pathway that you want to take. But we also probably love the fact that we can wear our pajamas to work as well. With the training, it's always putting yourself out there and being open to, I was always putting my hand up to go to different stores, seeing different demographics and different store layouts and seeing how different stores, we're not all the same, we're all different. So I wanted to really expand my knowledge, so when I actually went into a role, I already had the skills, so when I got the role, I could just hit the ground running. I'm very passionate about the actual product. Like, it's just so beautiful. All the different textures and materials and fabrics, and it's just a really fun place to be. It's always so important to surround yourself with really positive and motivating people, and we collaborate a lot, and it's just a fun place to be. It never really feels like we're at work. We offer so many different training plans, and there's so much area for succession. We also offer for our part-timers and casuals as well what we call our VM overlays. So they're just our more junior team members that are currently in store in casual sales assistant roles that have expressed interest to us and to their regional managers and said, I am interested in a VM position. And so what that role is about is in our peak period, so say for example now around Mother's Day and Christmas as well, they get into a limited tenure contract for a month or two, and they work side by side with our state team VMs, so they get a bit of a taste of what's involved. They do windows with us, they do floor moves, they do all those kinds of things. So it's really good for them to see what we actually do. It's okay to not know exactly what you want to do. You just have to be very open-minded and try and just gain as many skills and as much knowledge just along the way, because eventually you will figure it out. Don't stress about it. It's all good. Just get out there and just be open to just learning and get as much training as you can, and it'll all just fall into place at the right time.